Yo guys, it's your boy Hero, the official bet hero is here, and this is me launching my new YouTube channel for you guys. We've been posting on X and other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and the rest of them. So now we are officially launching our YouTube channel for you guys to enjoy. I'm gonna be dropping Saturday and Sunday games for you guys. Saturday and Sunday games, and this I selected 24 games here, and guess what 4,000 plus odds long game for you guys. 4,000 plus odds long game, no jokes. We are not here to play. Let's get this bag, man. So the first game I have here is Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga. And I've picked Barcelona to score 2 goals in that particular fixture because often all the time, Barcelona, as much as they don't play good football sometimes, although recently they are playing well, they do tend to score at least 2 goals in all their matches. So I think it's a very good pick for me to go with Barcelona to score 2 goals against Real Sociedad. And that's my first pick I have for this sleep. The second one now, it's in the Premier League, Chelsea versus Brentford. Chelsea versus Brentford. Now, this match is a very tricky match, actually. It can go anyway. Chelsea are currently struggling with their new manager. Brentford are a side that is known to score goals. Especially their striker, the number 9. He's a very good goal scorer, and he's been on a goal scoring streak. And now playing against Chelsea's defense is going to be a little tricky. So I've gone with an over 2.5 goals actually for this particular game, and over 2.5 goals. That's what I've gone with for that particular pick. Now the third game I have here is the match between Liverpool and Burnley. This match is an easy win for Liverpool. That's what I think is going to happen. An easy win for Liverpool. So I'll play Liverpool to win Burnley in that particular one. Now the next one is Tottenham versus West Ham. This game is West Ham are currently struggling. Tottenham are kind of hot and cold in their results. They are hot and cold. Although in their last fixture, I think they drew thereabout, but there were a lot of goals in that particular game. So I've picked actually Tottenham to beat West Ham in this particular, or Tottenham to beat West Ham. That's what I've picked. Yes, Tottenham to beat West Ham in this particular game. Now I move to the next one, and the next one is still in the Premier League between Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Title contenders Arsenal, or title chasers Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest that just lost to Wrexham. I don't know how they lost that game. It was underwhelming. But this match, I don't think Arsenal are going to slip up here against Nottingham Forest. So I'm going to pick Arsenal to beat Nottingham Forest. That's what I've gone with, and that's what I think is going to happen in this particular one. Now I move to the next one, now to the 6th game. Of course, remember I said we have 24 games, 4 plus odds. 24 games, 4 plus odds. Make sure you watch this video to the end. The next one is Udinese versus Inter Milan. This one is a straight win for Inter Milan. No two ways about it. No doubt about that one. Straight win for Inter Milan. Now I move to the next one, and the next one is still in the Italian Serie A between Napoli and Sassuolo. And this is a game where I've picked Napoli to beat Sassuolo at home. Napoli at home, they should see that game as an easy win for them against Sassuolo. And that, of course, Napoli drew their last match against Inter Milan with a very, very convincing performance. They came from behind twice to actually draw that game 2-2 and should have won it. But as the gods of football may have it, they had to draw that particular game. Now the 8th one, still in the Italian Serie A, the match between Cagliari and Juventus. Now Juventus are kind of in a very hot goal scoring streak recently. In the previous match before the last match they played, I think they scored 3 goals, and then in the last one they scored 5 goals if I'm not wrong. And against Cagliari, I think they're going to score at least 2 goals. So I'm going to pick Juventus to beat Cagliari. Now to the 9th game I have here. The 9th game is the game between Lens and AJ Oxley. Lens versus AJ Oxley. And now Lens are somehow top of the league. Oh, how is that possible? I have no idea. But they are currently topping PSG, and they've been in very hot winning streak, if not 10 back-to-back wins. That's very, very impressive for Lens. And Oxley, of course, Lens should beat Oxley in this particular fixture. So I've gone with Lens to beat Oxley. Now to the 10th game I have on this slip, and it's the game Then in the German Bundesliga, the game between Dortmund and St. Pauli. Dortmund and St. Pauli. We all know the tales of Dortmund. They win their matches. In their last match, they won 3-0. Although they didn't even start all their starting players, but they won 3-0. So we're going to go with Dortmund to win that particular one. Now the next one we have here, the number 11th game we have here, the game between RB Leipzig versus Bayern Munich. Wow, this is a match. I'm definitely not going to miss this match. RB Leipzig versus Bayern Munich. Now, this is a match that I see to have potentially a lot of goals. I see a lot of goals in this one. Leipzig won their match, the last game they played convincingly, I think between a 3 goals margin. And then Bayern Munich won Cologne 3-1 in their own previous fixture. So for this particular game, I think Leipzig are going to score Bayern Munich, but I think Bayern Munich are going to win. I actually see a very high scoring match here. I see a 4-2 win to Bayern Munich. So I'm going to go with over 3.5 goals. Yes, I've gone with over 3.5 goals for this one. I think it's a very good value odd for this particular game. Now, the 12th game I have is Real Madrid versus Levante. Real Madrid versus Levante. Now, Real Madrid are currently in a bit of a crisis. Yes, they sacked their manager. Their youth team coach is now taking charge of them. Of course, they lost to Albacete. How that happened, I have no idea. But in this particular one against Levante, I think Real Madrid should bounce back to beat Levante. And like I said, if you have not subscribed, have I said that before? Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. I know we are just starting out the channel and your support will help. So subscribe, share this video. Let's get to a lot of people. I want it to get to millions of people. So the next one after Real Madrid is the 13th match, Rio Ave versus Benfica. Now, Jose Mourinho's Benfica are becoming a very, very stable side this season. Benfica are becoming a very stable side, and they are playing Rio Ave, and Benfica should definitely win this game against Rio Ave. So I've gone with Benfica to win that particular fixture. Now the 14th game I have is the match between Ajax and Go Ahead Eagles. Now surprisingly, Ajax have been back. They've been strong. They've been playing well. They've been winning their matches. They scored in the previous match. They scored more than 2 goals or up to 2 goals. And Go Ahead Eagles are not a small team either. They are not a very small team, although Ajax are a better team or a bigger team. And I see Go Ahead Eagles scoring against Ajax, but I see Ajax winning this game 3-1, 3-2. That's my score prediction. So I'm going with an over 2.5 goals for this particular one. Over 2.5 goals. That is what I have gone with. Now to the 15th game in the Netherlands Eredivisie. That's the match between Fortuna Sittard versus PSV Eindhoven. And I've gone with PSV Eindhoven to win this match. It might be tricky. Some people might question it, but definitely I'm seeing a PSV Eindhoven win in this particular one. A PSV Eindhoven win. That is what I have come with. Now to the 16th game I have here in the Belgian Pro League. The match between Union Saint-Gilloise versus KV Mechelen. Union Saint-Gilloise versus KV Mechelen. Union Saint-Gilloise to win, of course. That is what I've gone with in this particular one. Union Saint-Gilloise are currently top of this Belgian Pro League, and they should continue that streak by winning KV Mechelen. Now, the next one, of course, in the Turkey Super League, Galatasaray versus Gaziantep. Now, Osimhen has been knocked out of the AFCON, of course. Unfortunately for Nigeria, for us, it was a very sad night. But Osimhen should be back at Galatasaray. He might not play this game, but I see Galatasaray winning Gaziantep in that particular fixture. So I'm going to go with a Galatasaray win in that particular fixture. The next match I have is the 8th match we have here is a match between Al Nassr versus Al Shabab. Al Nassr are definitely finally going to win a match after some 3 games unbeaten streak. 3 games losing streak. Lost to Al Qadsiya, lost to Al Ittifaq, and then lost to Al Hilal. So I definitely think they even lost to Al Ahly too. So I think Al Nassr should win Al Shabab finally. Al Hilal are currently topping them with 7 points. How that happened, I don't know. Al Nassr were on fire when the season started, but now they are nowhere to be found. They are behind Al Hilal. So they should win Al Shabab. So I've gone with Al Nassr to win this particular one. Now the next match I have here is the 20th match, of course. The match between Torino and AS Roma. Albeit Torino are at home. They can be a force sometimes at home. They can be strong sometimes at home. AS Roma are definitely contending for the title, at least for now. So I'm not gonna give AS Roma a straight win because even if I want to do that, it's what's the word for this? It's intriguing me to do, but I want to go safe a bit for this particular one. So I'm gonna go with AS Roma win or draw. AS Roma win or draw. Now the next one I have here, the 21st match, is the match between AC Milan and US Lecce. AC Milan and US Lecce. Now, AC Milan are a team that confused me this season. They confuse me sometimes. I really do not know what to say about AC Milan, but against the US Lecce, they should win. Although Inter Milan struggled against Lecce the last time out they played, it was just a 1-0 late winner. I think AC Milan will edge Lecce in this particular 1-0, 2-0. It's good for me. Just win AC Milan. So I've gone with AC Milan to win. The 22nd match I have here is match in the Portuguese Liga. CD Tondela versus Sporting Braga. CD Tondela versus Sporting Braga. And I've gone with Braga to beat CD Tondela in this particular fixture. Now we are coming to the end. Of course, we have 2 more matches to go, and you've not subscribed. That's not fair. Definitely subscribe. You will be getting these videos from me every weekend. I promise you. The hero is here to save the day, of course. So every weekend you get this long odds. Remember, this is a massive odd, 4,000 plus odds for you guys. So let's get back to the video before you subscribe. After you subscribe, let's get back to the video. The 23rd match we have here, the match between Feyenoord and Sparta Rotterdam. Feyenoord and Sparta Rotterdam. I know most of you are like, this guy likes straight win, and the rest of it, nah, I'll pick over 2.5 goals in this particular one because I think Sparta Rotterdam somehow are going to score against Feyenoord, although Feyenoord are going to win. So I will go with an over 2.5 goals for the match between Feyenoord and Sparta Rotterdam. Now, the 24th match I have here is the last but not the least. Actually, the best match here, I purposely left it for the last, is the match between Manchester United and Manchester City. United fans, gather here. You guys are at home. Do you think you can beat Man City? I would definitely not play you guys to beat Man City. It's not happening. Manchester City to win. Is that what I'm going to do? No. Take a wild guess. I'm going with Manchester City to win or draw. Manchester City to win or draw. They have drawn 3 matches in the Premier League on a bounce. Manchester City, they've drawn 3 matches in Premier League on a bounce. Manchester United have drawn against teams that they shouldn't have drawn against, like the likes of Burnley and the rest of them. So I see Man City, after their reinforcement of adding Semenyo to their squad, I see Manchester City actually winning this game, but I'm not going to go with it straight. 4,000 odds is Manchester City win or draw. Manchester City win or draw. Now, these are the games I've selected. You can see 24 games, very good games actually. 4,000 odds for you guys. Always stay tuned. Click on the notification bell. You will get notified when I drop my weekend-long odds. Every weekend, I'm going to be dropping these games. Trust me, I'm going to do that. So, I'm very happy for you guys. I'm very happy to start this journey together with you guys. Your support is going to be very, very massive. So, subscribe if you've not, like, share, and let's get this channel out. Let's get hero to the world. See you guys in my next one. Peace.